Well, a lot of temperature difference. Temperatures were in the 40s to low 50s through about noon, 1 p.m. and then dropped from there. And we'll show that to you here. 52 degrees in Fort Wayne at 12:15. And then as we advance the clock, temperatures at around 39 now at 6:15. So quite a drop, and it's going to drop even more. Look at that, 35 in Indy, 33 in Chicago and Peoria. So that's why we're confident that we're not really going to stop that temperature departure until we get to the upper 20s or so tonight, which is also one of the reasons why we're expecting some of these rain showers to transition to a few wet snow showers. We do not expect, however, significant impacts as a result of this switchover. There was maybe a brief concern about maybe a bit of a flash freeze with dropping temperatures. I think that the temperature difference is going to be gradual enough that we're going to avoid that. That's not to say there couldn't still be a few slick spots into early tomorrow morning, but we're not expecting such a dramatic quick shift that it's going to be sudden, more like a kind of a gradual slippery process into very early Thursday morning, if at all, but a pretty manageable one since the amount of moisture we have to work with for the rest of the night as temperatures drop will be limited. Here's that precipitation off to our west. It's falling in the form of some wet snow, light rain and snow across northwest Indiana right now. And as you even saw in Chicago, temperatures are still above freezing. And so we expect to be that way through, I'd say, probably 11 p.m. midnight. And then temperatures will drop into the upper 20s into the early morning hours tomorrow. So again, not super sudden, but enough to cause that transition of rain to snow to happen at times here this evening into the early overnight. By tomorrow morning, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, but by the afternoon, partly to mostly sunny conditions. Thanks to that low pressure center departing to our east, it's going to drag those clouds with it, but also some of that colder air in too. So it's going to feel pretty chilly tomorrow with the wind and temperatures only in the 30s. The wind chill will be in the 20s. Then we have a weak system moving in Friday morning and early afternoon. That'll bring with it just a little bit of wet snow. I would expect, especially north of Fort Wayne, to probably stay wet snow through about the early evening, a little bit of rain south of Fort Wayne. And then as that system departs and moves off to the southeast, it brings a few more snowflakes with it. Overall, not a significant snow event. In terms of numbers, we're just not really seeing a lot of accumulation, and you'd expect that. Temperatures will be, again, above freezing through pretty much the end of the day today, so whatever snow falls will struggle to stick. And then throughout the day Friday, or at least most of the day Friday, temperatures will once again be above freezing. So this is taking into account what is expected to fall by the end of the day on Friday, and that includes tonight. But we don't expect all this to necessarily stick. So you can look at these numbers, probably cut it by half, and that's what we would expect as maybe a worst case of accumulation here through Friday night. So just a little bit of slush. Wind gusts, and you are probably experiencing that at your home right now. Those wind gusts are pretty strong. Temperatures in the mid-30s, I should say wind gusts miles per hour into the mid-30s, right around 40 miles per hour through overnight. And then by midday tomorrow, wind gusts will relax from about 30 miles per hour to around 15 or 20 miles per hour into Thursday evening. And then the jet stream pattern shows, well, a high pressure center beginning to kind of flex a little bit by Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. That means warmer temperatures on the way. You'll see that reflected in the 7-day forecast. Here we go. Wind, much colder tomorrow. A few rain snow showers on Friday with some slushy accumulation. 40, mostly sunny on Saturday, 46 on Sunday. And then it'll turn breezy again toward the middle of next week. But look at those high temperatures. Mid-50s Monday, mid-60s on Tuesday, the warmest temperature of the year so far. Then just a degree cooler, still pretty windy by Wednesday of next week.
That's a mild